My dad went to the UAE today. Well, he left for it. And so I was at my parents' house all day, just like, you know, saying bye, hanging out with everyone, and he's going for like a month. Anyways, so then we get back and we're like, oh, there's overcast, let's go take that shot of the pool for the apartment complex because there's no shadows. So we like run over there and we take some, and then look, it's already freaking getting dark. I hate time changes.
Well, the sky looks crazy. It'd be a cool HDR.
I really hate when there's a time change and it makes it get dark early. I hate that. I already thought it got dark too early anyway. I need to get dark even sooner. What was that? It's scary.
It's him, Jayon.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I'm gonna turn the radio on. You can stop vlogging now.
I'm dancing on my own, dancing on my own. I'm prepared to get the elf. TeraBrite, that smells VleraBrite.
Alright, so
Great.
Sabrina's never done darts before.
Imagine that as your imaginary line.
I can't. I'm scared.
See how she
Gracie,
does.
run to the bedroom.
Oh.
Oh wow. Not bad.
Hey, you hit the board.
Yeah, I was scared I was gonna go in the kitchen.
Wait, which color are you?
Red, yeah, white and white.
You purple or?
Gotta come through.
I'm purple.
You're up.
You didn't do bad.
No, it's not.
See? So,
Yeah, I see.
she's afraid she's gonna throw it at the laptop or something.
Today's full of fun activities for me. Right here.
It goes right in the wall if you miss.
As I imagine.
There you go.
It's always under.
Right in the wood.
It's right next to it. Okay. Oh my god.
It hit the other dart. So that's got an idea. Have you guys seen, I guess we'll put a link in the description, for the Kickstarter for the guy that's trying to create a hoverboard? Well, he's just really trying to create hover technology. Well, the hoverboard does exist. He has like prototypes for it, and like in the video it shows him like hovering on a half pipe. But the thing is, it uses a technology that's kind of been around for a long time, and I think the concept has been there for a while, where people said like, oh yeah, if we want to do hover technology, we need magnets. But I don't think anyone's really like applied it correctly and figured out a way to make it work. This guy did, created a hoverboard. It works. They have but the thing is, you need to have like a particular type of ground under you for it to work. It needs to be like some specific like metal magnetic field thing. I don't really know the specifics, but it needs to be under it for something over it to hover. Otherwise, it's just going to be a magnet doing nothing, or a thing creating a magnetic field. I don't really know how it works exactly, but I know it has to do with magnets and magnetic fields and stuff. But if you do, I think it's like a $300, $350 tier of like your pledge for the Kickstarter. You get actually your very own hovering motor. It's called the White Box or something, and they give you the platform for it to hover on, and they give you the box with the motor in it, and you can take it apart and use it however you want, because he kind of wants to spread the concept around and really get it like everyone working together to make this something. He's kind of trying to create, you know, sort of competition for the wheel, because it's supposed to be very efficient because of the fact, I'm assuming, that there is no friction. I mean, most other forms of transportation require like the ability, like strong enough motors and stuff to compensate for friction, and it takes very little bit of power for it to work. So they explained it as has the efficiency of a train but the mobility of like a car, which is kind of cool because, like, you know, they can make it turn, but it's like uses low power and whatever. So it's really interesting. They're hoping to apply it to a lot of things because they said it's very scalable. You can make it small all the way to really big. And then if you think about it, you would assume that if we wanted hovering cars, we would need the roads to be paved with this whatever material it is, the magnetic metal, whatever the heck it is, that it needs to float on it. But then I thought about it a little bit, and I was thinking, what if they made a vehicle? Now this is copyright DJ Monopoly 2014. 'Cause I'm saying it first, so I mean, I guess someone could take this and run with it, but I'm probably not gonna do a whole lot with it. It's just a thought.
BB, are you rambling?
Should I tell them my thought, or is it like copyright?
Well,
'Cause maybe I can be rich off it one day.
then don't tell them.
But I'm okay. I'm just gonna tell you.
I don't even know what you're talking about, honestly.
So, I was thinking it could be more efficient for a car to use this technology in a way where, like, for instance, I feel like, I mean, I don't really know a whole lot about this because I'm not a genius, but I was thinking about it and I was like, what if there's a platform that rolls on the ground, like it's that same
Hoverboard magnetic technology?
yeah, whatever technology it is that it needs for the platform under it, but it had wheels on it, so it actually rolls, and that's what moves. You know, that's the part that actually moves. And then whatever is the part that you sit inside of, like the car part, would sit on top of it. And in that case, you would be controlling the platform under it to turn and move, and maybe be like remote controlled sort of by the wheel. But you'd be sitting in a thing that's floating on top of it, and as a result, I feel like it would be really, like, you wouldn't feel any bouncing. It would be really shock absorbed. You know what I'm saying? You'd be almost using it as a shock. And you would feel like you're floating still, even if the wheels are like little tiny wheels that are bouncing all over the place. I feel like you would feel like you're floating. And I'm not sure about this part, but I think it would be more efficient and you wouldn't need as much gas or whatever it is to make it go, because you're not sitting on it, so I feel like there'd be a lot less pushing down on it. But then I thought maybe, like, because I mean, when you do have two magnets and you hold them up to each other, one's pushing the other one and the other way. So I'm not, like, do you think the weight of the vehicle, of the part that you're inside of, would be pushing down on the platform? Or would it be less weight than it would be if it was just sitting on top of it? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if it is less weight to be floating on top of it, then you wouldn't need a whole lot of power for the wheels to turn and for the vehicle to move. I don't really know. I don't know how this works, but I just thought that might be interesting for the platform to be moving and just kind of pushing the floating thing along with it. I just think that's an interesting idea. I'm kind of rambling and making no sense, but I'm trying my best to make sense, because I'm not a scientist. But I feel like that could possibly work. And if anything, if it doesn't actually make it more efficient, I feel like it would definitely be a really good shock absorbing way. It'd feel like you're floating even though the wheels might be bouncing around, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, I was just thinking about it. I don't think, at least anytime soon, that there will ever be roads everywhere made out of this material that you could use to, like, travel around with these floating cars. That's why I was trying to think of a way, like an alternative way that you could still ride on the roads today, but kind of get the benefit of this technology. I don't know. But anyways, go check it out. I wonder if you guys have any ideas. Tell us in the comments. Or if you guys think my idea is kind of interesting. Just like kind of brainstorming, you know, because it kind of got me thinking.
But you're not very nice.